Hello everyone. I thought it was about time that I make a chess video that has commentary, and this will be a longer game. Let's make a 5-minute game. Alright, looking for an opponent. Arxielle. Let's start off with e4 from South Korea. e5, knight f3, d6, Philidor's defense, d4, knight d7, interesting. Bishop c4, h6. Let's castle here. Knight f6, attacking the e4 pawn. Let's try c3 here, I think. If he takes the pawn with knight takes e4, I think rook e1 is good. Bishop e7. Now I think we have a choice of what to play. Let's play rook e1 here. He castles. Alright, this looks like an even position so far. Queen b3 to put more pressure on that f7 pawn. Exchange knight b6. And I'm thinking we have control of the center here. So what about e5 here? And pawn to e5. Taking that control. Alright, exchange. Bishop e6 here. Okay, interesting. What about queen to b5 here? Attacking the b7 pawn. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I'm not too sure. Let's think about this. I think it's good. Well, let's try it. It looks like if the knight moves, we can just take the b pawn. Then after rook b8, maybe queen e4. I'm not too sure. Or queen takes a7. Yeah. Alright, so he takes dx c5, dx c5 back, knight d5 here. Alright. Now we have a choice. Do we take the b7 pawn with the queen? Or should I play knight c3? I don't have a lot of pieces developed yet. His two bishops are looking pretty active. He could play knight b4. Well, let's play knight c3. I'm not too sure. Knight b4. That's what I was afraid of. Okay. Let's see, what do we have? We have to stop knight c2, looks like. Let's see, queen e2, that might be a bit too passive. What about rook to d1? Attacking the queen. I think that's pretty good. He could play queen c8 here, but this position is still open. Queen c8. He could play bishop g4 after moving the queen, but we'll worry about that later. He plays knight c2. That makes no sense. He's giving away the queen. That's interesting. Alright, let's take the queen. Rook takes d8. I guess he's looking to mate us on d1 if we move the knight, but alright, rook b1 here. Looks like the only move. He can't play bishop takes a2 because of knight takes a2, obviously. Alright, let's see what he plays. Bishop to b4, okay. Apparently he wants to take the knight so he can play bishop takes a2. Let's actually open up a square for our king. Think that's the safest move, so we don't have to worry about that later. So h3. This looks like a good position though for white. Okay, exchanging that. Rook d1, I guess king h2. I'm not sure how he could attack here if he plays something like bishop takes a2 and he plays b6. What about queen to e2 here, attacking the rook and the knight? That looks pretty good. I could play queen to a4 also, but I think queen e2 looks better. I'm attacking both pieces, and I don't think that... I think one of the pieces has to be lost here. Well, he could play knight to a3. That's interesting. But I would probably go for the exchange if he did that. Knight to a3, queen takes d1, knight takes b1. And I'm up a queen for rook. Let's see. What is he gonna play? Rook takes c1. Okay, that just is bad pretty much. Knight a3. Okay, here pretty much anything wins, I think. Knight d4, attacking the bishop, bishop c4. Alright, looks like queen... I could play queen g4, but queen b2 looks to trap the knight, now that I look at it. c5. Alright, that's not bad, but looks like I want to go for exchanges because I'm up so much material. It looks completely winning. So cx d4. Just queen takes a7. Let's just go for more material. There's nothing he could do. Alright, looks like he resigned. He's asking us for another game. Let's decline for now. So if you would have played rook a8, for instance, I could just play queen takes a8, bishop takes a8, rook c8, and that's just completely winning. I'm a full rook up, and that's all. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time.